Hmm. Gamers. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Oh my god, this is the first time I've projected. Oh boy, this is gonna be a problem. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hope everybody is doing very well. Hope everybody's had a fantastic weekend. It's very warm, very warm this weekend. Not going, haven't been out this weekend, but I will be going out this week. So that's very good. However, there's an issue right now. Yesterday, I did a pretty decent workout. The problem with that is I did not stretch beforehand, and that's affected my the muscles around my throat. And right now, when I just started stream, it is the first time that I projected my voice like this, and instantly I felt I'm feeling the strain right here, but I'm gonna power through it because it's mind over matter. That's my belief. I will simply thug it out. Welcome in, everybody. Jerfy, thank you so much for being first. Vanessa, welcome in. Thank you so much for being second. We missed you. What have you been up to? Any peekers? Not gonna lie, I actually would be down for peek. No joke. I kinda want to play peek. It's been too long. Legus went on a quest to defeat an ancient king who had been dormant for longer than nature has lived. Using the power of Twitch, he was able to defeat the king and lived happily ever after. That's what happened. Dude, I love Baldur's Gate. That's essentially the story to Baldur's Gate. I don't know if that's how accurate that is. I've never played Baldur's Gate, but that sounds like a Baldur's Gate story. Can I ban for that long story? Evil, isn't there something that you forgot to do? Isn't there something that you're forgetting about? A little something that was promised in exchange for some MILF manor? Honestly, we might do a little bit of that tonight, too. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Dude, okay, I just want to start off. I want to start off with this. Just because. For those of you who missed Friday's stream, we were literally just watching a cabin. We were just watching a cabin. Dead by Daylight had a stream that was on a cabin, and it just went on for forever. It just went on forever. Every like 30 minutes or something new would happen. Like there'd be somebody walking through it, bird call, something happens, just something small. And then at a certain point, how long did we watch that? We watched that for 4 hours, thinking that it was going to be the big reveal of who the next killer was going to be in the game. A lot of back and forth between Slender Man, which is my personal pick, and Jason Friday the 13th. Eventually, I had to call it quits. I was like, there's no way they're going to be announcing whoever it is anytime soon. So I just went to bed. And then I woke up, coincidentally, a little bit before the big reveal happened, at the 13-hour mark. In hindsight, it should have been very obvious. But to be fair, that was a very Slender Man coded stream. There were glitches and everything. Dead by Daylight and Jason. Officially confirmed. I'll probably be back. I'll probably be back for a little bit on DVD for this. Is the hype back? Jess, welcome in. Good morning. Not as hyped as I would. Like, I even said multiple times when we were watching the stream that if it's Slender Man, I'm back. I'm back. Dead by Daylight, full time. I am back. I will be the first Slender Man main, nationally ranked. So we're not as back as we could have been. It is interesting, though, that they have it not Dead by Daylight Friday the 13th. It's Dead by Daylight Jason. Because while they do have the rights to Jason the character, this is going to be an original interpretation. So that's going to be fun how they go about it. Similar to how Ghostface, they have a license agreement with Ghostface, just the mask, not the character. Ghostface has an original story in Dead by Daylight. I can't believe I watched all 13 hours of this. Dude, you could have been getting some major clout on Twitter for that. That is crazy, dude. I called it as soon as it hit like the 4-hour mark. I was like, there's no way. They should have made it available on Friday the 13th. When's the next Friday the 13th? Ooh, there's a close one in June. That would have lined up so perfectly. There's a Friday the 12th in June. Next Friday the 13th is November. So the reason they did it for this is because it's the game's 10-year anniversary, and they needed someone big, a big name, and I think they got it. It was fun. It was kind of funny seeing people's reaction to other people wanting Slender Man, because people were just like, "What is Slender Man?" Who like I know of him, but like he's just a game. Like he's not a horror icon. They were not there. They were not there. Slender Man was the face, the father of mainstream internet horror. And I will not take such slander. Saturday the 13th. Vanessa, how was your concert? How was your Canes? They can't even use Crystal Lake. LMAO, it's literally just Jason, no last name. They could have a forest with a lake. They just can't call it Crystal Lake. What's the opposite of a crystal? They're just going to name it that. Dude, I still can't believe it. Rock Lake. Oh my god. But yeah, I will be coming back to Dead by Daylight for a bit just to check out everything. I did see a little bit of its powers, abilities, and the Mori. It looks cool. Definitely what I would expect from, you know, such a monstrous license being added. I do like that Jason is in the game alongside Freddy now. There definitely has to be a 2v8 mode with both of them. That's referencing Jason versus Freddy. The first Freddy movie, not Freddy, the first Jason movie I ever watched. Have you seen his gameplay? Yeah, he's like, he throws a javelin. And if he hits the javelin on the same person twice, that's considered a down. Mythborn, welcome in. How are we doing, Mythborn? I want to go to a concert. Oh my god, let's go to Lollapalooza. Let's do it. You just said it. You want to go to a concert. Anybody in chat who wants to go to a concert, let's go to Lollapalooza. Let's do it. Munderwoo, are you going with us to Lollapalooza? End of beginning? Wait, this is Chile. Joe was in Chile, Lollapalooza, and he sang End of Beginning. This year's lineup is it's stacked. Let's see, who do we got? We got Lorde, Smashing Pumpkins, the XX, Empire of the Sun. I know Between Friends is going, personal favorite of mine. Ethel Cain, The Neighborhood. A lot of names on here. When are we going? This is July 30 to August 2nd. We're just going to go all of the days. Easy peasy. Concert was good. I just stood there and admired my husband performing. Who did you see again? Who was it that you went to see? I missed a Dayseeker concert on the 20th. That is so sad. I love me some Ethel Cain. Makes me cry perfectly. I don't know if you could do that at I don't know how comfortable that would be at a place like this. Although, for those of you that don't know, this is basically just like a giant festival. They'll have like multiple stages. Me personally, I love being up in the front. I love, well, asterisk. If it's an artist I love, I will go out of my way to be there at the front, as close as I can as possible. But for other artists, like, I don't mind being in the back. You know, just having a good time. People could set up like little picnic areas. It's a good time. I'm gonna cry anyway. Man. Okay, so you're coming to this, right? You just said it. You literally just said it. You're coming to this. I've always wanted to go to Lollapalooza. There was one year, I think it was like 2018, where I was gonna go with some friends, but then that plan just fell apart for a number of reasons, and then I've just not had been with a group that wanted to go, and that is my biggest regret in life. This would be cool. I don't think you're allowed to stream in here though. I don't think so. No. What else was I gonna say? We did not on Friday. I got wrapped up in all the excitement that I actually forgot to do W's and L's for that week. So if anybody has any W's and L's you would like to share, now would be the time. Big W for me. Video I worked very hard on, finally released. Check it out right there. An L? What is an L? Dude, honestly, I had a pretty banging week last week. I don't think I have an L for last week. I'm gonna be so for real. Oh yeah, Jess, how is your Resident Evil Requiem playthrough coming along? I will also, big W for me in this upcoming week. I am going to this. Did I not put it? Oh my gosh, I did not put it. One second here. What do I type for this? On Wednesday? Yeah, on Wednesday, I'm going to this.
A new exhibit at the Field Museum pairs the modern fictional world of Pokemon with the ancient real world of dinosaur fossils.
Where was this when I was 8?
Right?
This would have been the coolest field trip I would have ever taken. It's called the Pokemon Fossil Museum, and this is the first
I am
time
so hyped. I'm going to get all dressed up and everything.
Japan. Matt Rodriguez gives us a preview.
This exhibit is a good core exhibit, surprisingly, for the Field Museum.
Dude, I'm getting hyped.
Pokemon world in the same space as...
Look at that. Look at that in the background. Look at that T-Rex. I have not seen that in a museum before. The T-Rex has feathers. Like the illustration, it's got feathers. That's sick.
In real science, real fossils, and it's an exciting...
that guy right there, he's dressed up like a Pokemon fossil gym leader.
Side by side, how you take something from millions and millions of years ago and something so new and technologically forward together.
Well, we're standing in front of Tyrantum, and we pair that with Sue. Sue the T-Rex, which Sue's skull is back there.
This is kind of similar. There is this place in this area that I go to a few times. It's like an antique store, and at the front is just a giant T-Rex statue light thing. And I want it so badly. Like, imagine like a T-Rex thing like right here. That would go so hard. Can't believe you're going to this without me. Gonna make my list just from this. List is growing. Dude, I saw the merch. Oh my god, I'm gonna go into debt. It's gonna be so sick. I'm gonna get like a backpack. I'm gonna get a shirt. Oh, there's also promo cards, exclusive promo cards. Helicopter went boom boom and then switched back to Leon, but I was too tired to play, so we stopped there. All right, well, you got Leon for like a couple of hours, so good job. You got quite the journey ahead of you. W, I'm going to Florida for vacation. Ooh, nice. L, I'm driving and it's supposed to be raining the whole time. When are you going on vacation? W for me, I finished my history class. Nice, congratulations. L for me, I have to redo a long feeling English assignment that cost me stress already. Well, think of it this way, Mythborn. You got through it. You already got through it. And you will simply get through it again. You got this. We all believe in you. I'm sorry you have to repeat that. And I'm sorry, Munderwood, that it's going to be raining. I already know Evil's L. Evil is moving. Evil recently moved in and has been like, I love how like I'm just sharing your stuff. It's okay. It's for content. He just moved in with his aunts, and then he has to like unload a whole trailer of stuff that doesn't even belong to him or his aunt. It's like, what did you say? It's like your aunt's kids. And then your back has just been his back has just been hurting from that. And the kids aren't helping because they were too tired to show up. Me personally, I would not have let that stand. I would like that is textbook malicious compliance from me. Let me know when you go so I could PayPal you some money to get me some. I mean, honestly, if you do want something, I could send you pictures. I'm not gonna say when I'm going, like on stream, but I'll DM you later the times, so that it like you better. I'll just say you gotta wake up early if you want that, and I could just send you like pictures. Leak your address while you're at it. Thank you. I'm leaving for Florida tonight after work. Oh, nice. Wait, right after work? So you're gonna go through a shift and then you're. How long of a drive are we talking about? Related to my address, there's a ton of mosquitoes outside. An insane amount of mosquitoes. I looked out the window yesterday. Hundreds. I am not kidding you. There were hundreds of mosquitoes just resting. Just chilling on my window. It's crazy. Yeah, it's bad here too. We need to do something about that. Why don't politicians get on like mosquitoes? Like I feel like that's a very easy way to get some voter sympathy. Ew, scary, right? And then also one of them, for one of my windows, the bottom wasn't properly set down, so some were able to get in. So now there are mosquitoes on like the in-between space between the window facing the home and the screen door, or rather the screen window. So I think they just own that now. They're waiting for me. That's what it felt yesterday. I went outside in the back just to get some fresh air, just to feel the sun. Instantly I felt that sensation. I saw like a couple, like when you're just watching out in the distance and then you just see like very quickly something very tiny fly by, and then just having that feeling of them being on you. I retreated. I did not last a minute. I saw there's a machine that mimics the human breath, so mosquitoes go to it and it traps them. Can you send me a link for that? We could pull it up here. Dude, I've seen like laser zappers where like a mosquito will go up to it in the area and it's like a contained area and the thing instantly just zaps them. Not like the thing where they're like it's there's electricity and the mosquito touches it and it zaps. No, the mosquito flies in the area and the thing sends out a shock to zap it. I live in the south, so it's only a 7-hour drive. It's only a 7-hour drive. The European mind could not process that statement. You tell a European that they have to drive for 7 hours, I think they'd rather die. I think they'd rather die. Yeah, area of effect right there. Okay, let's get back to fossils.
With Sue. Sue the T-Rex, which
Okay, I know I literally just unpaused, but I used to be like, as a kid, I was a big, I had a period where I was just really into fossils. I was just really into fossils, and it was around the same time period where Pokemon Diamond and Pearl came out, and I absolutely loved the fossil minigame in that in those games. I feel like there's some untapped potential in there.
Sue's skull is back there. It really tells those stories side by side.
We have about 26
Dude, watch out. There's a guy behind you. He's about to hit you.
That were provided by Pokemon Company, and we needed to find fossils in our collection to represent those animals.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see this. The Pterosaurus.
They had to be examples that could travel because it's a traveling show. So for instance, we couldn't put all of Sue down here. Sue is already sometimes on the road.
It's so sad that I'm not going to be able to like stream it. Like I tried last year
as well as
at the museum, and it just I could not.
Tully monster, which is the state fossil of Illinois.
What was your reaction?
I'm jealous of
when you
Trip
found
not
out
being
you
here.
would be
Oh, because his
Pokemonified?
name also starts with T,
Someone who does
and
not
that
like
dinosaur's
looking at
name starts
photos
with
of
T.
myself. And when I saw this, I was like, oh my god, like this is gonna go all over North America. But my partner says
I'm
it's
actually
great, so
like
I believe
I'm
her
actually
and
shocked that I have
I
not
think you look like
ever
a superhero
commissioned
here. That's pretty awesome.
like a Pokemon
Give me
trainer
pose.
style of
Give me
myself.
There we go.
T and Drip
got
is
it.
silent. I'm gonna start calling him Rip.
That's really cool. Kids are gonna absolutely love that.
You summoned me? Oh, evil. Riptosaurus is here. What do you have to say to him? But yeah, this is gonna be Wednesday. Like it said there, it opened on, I believe it was Thursday last week, so it's still gonna be fresh. I got a good look at the merch, and oh my god, I'm so ready. Of course I'm gonna take a bunch of pictures, maybe included in a video or something. Trip, he's mispronouncing everything. Name one thing I mispronounce. Name literally one thing. Oh, there's also a new Supergirl trailer. I haven't seen this.
Hey, I was just touching base to see when you think you might be coming back. You know, I'm just worried that you're not going to find your stride here if you keep going off-world all the time, Kara. I'm worried you're not going to find your people.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Clark. I have no people.
This is so sad.
Home is wherever you are, buddy.
And then someone takes the dog. At least I think that's what the plot is.
Crypto and I at least had each other. Honestly, I thought we were.
Dude,
lucky.
everybody's going to concerts except for you, Evil.
But luck, almost by definition, runs out. What can I do?
The Brickens carry the antidote on that person. He has 3 days.
No.
You cannot give up on me.
Dude, if Crypto dies...
It's crime of the Yellow Hills.
I know he's probably not, but
Who murdered
imagine.
my innocent family.
Just do what I say. And don't die. This does not look like this is gonna end well for you guys.
Stop. You're hurting my head.
Revenge.
Movies are so bad.
It won't take your pain away.
Your eyes are beautiful when you cry. A lot of pain, huh? A lot of suffering.
There is no home without you, buddy.
When is this coming out? It's soon, right?
That dive bar.
Funny. That's what I've been calling you.
Touche.
June 24th. That's next month. Looking forward to that. Evil, you went to see the Star Wars movie. How was that? I saw something on my feed here related to that, like a quick bit. Let's see if I could find it. If not, I'll just continue here. There was something else I wanted to watch. Oh, yes. Yes. This is very unfortunate for me because I've never been able to get any Pokemon cards from these machines. Every single time I would find one of them, it'd just be like completely sold out.
Are officially leaving major retailer stores and grocery stores because of the constant loitering and all of the fighting that is happening with these vending
We can't ever have any nice things.
It is bad for business. That is the plain simple answer. It is not worth grown adults fighting for Pokemon cards and causing a hazard to other people that are shopping. It was a pretty easy answer for these vending machines, but the Pokemon company just didn't want to do it. All you had to do was add restrictions and have people log in with their email address and give them a time limit of when they can purchase.
That's actually insane that it's just
and to secure the answer further,
no double checks or anything.
Account has to have some history. Having the products have a 30-minute queue by default with these.
Thankfully, I've never seen like a scalper situation in person. I would see like there was one point where I saw the aftermath, and then people would just walk away disappointed. But I never, fortunately, I was never there to like witness anything like you guys might have seen of like just fighting, of just arguments happening.
Machines didn't
It's such a
work.
shame.
All you had was just grown men walking around your store and keep refreshing the vending machine over and over again until product showed up. Pokemon.
When did I make my video on this? That was, where is it? That was over a year ago. That vid clip. April 20, 2025. Okay, yeah, it's been over a year, and you would have thought that that bubble would have, I don't know, burst or minimized a bit, but no, it's still unfortunately very very active. We've been seeing some videos of like places being robbed. Like if I find something right now, like if I look up Pokemon card robbery, there's probably going to be something recent. This was a month ago. Okay, that's good because there was at a point where like every single time I would get on YouTube, it'd just be like another announcement, or rather a news broadcast of another place getting robbed or somebody getting robbed. Oh, I remember this.
Tonight, new video of thieves smashing through a collectible store.
I kind of want to make
window in
another
Chicago.
video on this
Security
topic.
Alarms blaring. You see them stuffing bags with what the store owner says is more than $100,000 in merchandise, rushing out in less than a minute. A main target, Pokemon cards.
They were just specific on what they took. They didn't just grab anything.
Trying to catch them all. Pokemon cards.
I will say, out of all of the types of these news broadcasts I've seen, this is not the first time a newscaster has said the phrase, "They try to catch them all."
Spike in value, inspiring similar smash and grabs.
Oblak, welcome in.
To California, even overseas.
Oblak,
One store
are your
holder in
collectibles
Florida
safe?
says these flimsy cards are becoming hard assets.
You know, it's like buying gold. It's like buying silver.
The franchise capturing the hearts of a generation back in the late 90s.
To become a Pokemon Master Trainer.
Now paying off for those who stockpiled. Take a look at this Pikachu with the gray hat.
Yes, very safe. All right, you guys hear that? Oblak has collectibles. Confirmed. Do whatever you want with that information.
worth $2,800. But that's chump change.
Your
for social
address
media
right now.
influencer Logan Paul.
I spent $5.3 million
Oh my God, dude.
on this Pikachu car.
He then flipped his investment after about 5 years, selling it for a record $16 million last month. The high price tags making these a growing target and keeping store owners on edge.
We have to spend a lot of money on security 24/7.
Imagine like the
in
insurance
Chicago,
for all of
hitting
this.
business hard.
Trying to figure out how I'm going to recover.
No.
Police say the suspects
So you hate us. Just say you hate us.
Investigation is ongoing. Store owners left fixing their broken windows as card values keep breaking records.
And Hallie, as this only continues to grow, remember, not just in the United States, but also internationally, you have some business owners saying that they are just going to stop selling these cards altogether. One business owner in England saying,
I've also seen like places who only exclusively used to deal in like collectible shoes. They're not switching over to cards. I haven't found any One Piece cards in a very, very long time. Even like the last time I went to a card shop, like I had a discussion with them about it because like I've noticed that they have not had Pokemon cards for a while. Not Pokemon cards, One Piece cards for a while, for months. And they said, yeah, basically like they're just very, very hard to find right now. This is so sad. I just want pretty art. Is that so much to ask for? Jess, did you hear that McDonald's is phasing out self-serve soda machines as soon as you left? As soon as you left the United States, this happened. You were the load-bearing employee. And now that you left, they're just going to do whatever. They're just going to do whatever. What the heck? Fredericksburg police search for suspect who allegedly chased children.
Fredericksburg police are searching for a person accused of targeting children while wearing an animal costume. A mother called police Thursday after she said that they were chased by the suspect. And Fox 5's Regina Ureta is in Fredericksburg with the family's warning tonight.
Well, this was an extremely disturbing incident for one local family and several kids.
Where?
A mother tells me
I don't know where
someone wearing
Fredericksburg
a creepy
is.
animal costume
Oh, thinks he's William Afton.
kids, scaring them, chasing them, allegedly trying to grab one little girl here in Fredericksburg. Now take a look on your screen.
Guys,
One
where's
of the children
Fredericksburg?
snapped this photo of the person in the costume. The concerned mother, who asked not to be identified, says this happened Thursday after school. Her two kids and several classmates had just gotten off the school bus when they spotted the person near the bus stop. She says the kids tried to avoid the individual by crossing the street, but as soon as the bus pulled away, the person in the costume allegedly started chasing after all four children. The mother says one little girl was nearly grabbed, but her sister pulled her away just in time. She says the person took off running once cars started driving through the area. The mother also shared with Fox 5 that the little girl was able to see underneath the person's mask and appeared to be a man. Right now, she's asking that law enforcement do their part and find the
They did not need to look under the mask for you to know that this was a man. Pink Panther. Oh, there's a video. I'll let this play.
My kids, I want to be able to protect them, and I can't protect them in the sense of like they've already experienced this, and they're both feeling
Bro,
a little
look at him lock this man up
and,
expeditiously.
Like, that's something that is motivation for me to want to find him. because I
where's
wanna give him that
Fredericksburg?
peace that
Fredericksburg.
he's not out there anymore.
And Fredericksburg police have been made aware of this case. We also reached out to them today. They say they are still asking for the public's help. If you saw something, if you heard anything that day,
Texas.
you are urged to
Wait.
contact.
There's a Fredericksburg, Texas, and Virginia. I'm inclined to believe that this is Virginia. I feel like people in Texas, like you should not be doing, like they know. This is not, I mean, this already isn't like a good idea by any means, but especially in Texas. Especially in Texas. This guy wouldn't even still be standing. Yeah, they told me before I left, but I had to keep it a secret. Okay, and then you sold your McDonald's stock? Insider trading?
That has been seen dressed up in a furry pink costume and reportedly following around children. Today, police in Fredericksburg hung up flyers asking for information to help them find that person. The unusual nature of the case is drawing national attention, and parents say they're worried. Tom Rousey tells us more.
Here in Fredericksburg's Old Greenwich neighborhood, police have hung up
Greenwich.
flyers looking for this
Virginia
person who has a
called
lot
it.
of people around here on edge.
Seen a person in a Pink Panther looking costume.
Russ Ray says he saw this person walking on Lafayette Boulevard in Fredericksburg last Thursday.
I thought that was a little bizarre, so I shot a quick video, put it on TikTok saying, "What's going on, Fredericksburg?"
That video has now been viewed 1.5 million times. It was only later, though, that Russ learned police were looking for the person after reports that he was following children near their bus stop.
If this video can aid in any way to identify this person or, find out who it is, that would be great.
Local businesses tell me on Wednesday, police asked to hang up these flyers. The store manager of this convenience store says
D-Mart.
the person, who she could tell was a man,
What the heck did I come back to? Evil. Don't go to the bus stop. Don't go to any bus stops.
due to a tear in the mask, came inside and went to the wine section. When she and customers told him he had to take the mask off, he didn't respond at all, but eventually did leave.
What did the customer say?
Others saw him too.
He had a bag on. He was just swinging it and just walking down the road, side of the road. It's just weird that someone is just, doing this, and it's just very scary, especially for kids.
It could be anybody.
Parents tell me they are very concerned.
Like, I seen something on Instagram where people was making a joke of it, and that's not a joke, because what if a kid comes up missing, My son's bus stop is literally right across the street.
Bro thought he could live his furry life unquestioned. Oh, he was chasing children. That's not funny. Don't laugh at that. Yeah, it was just chasing kids, trying to scare them. Someone said, bro thinks he's William Afton. Pink Panther. The Pink Prowler. Yeah, I was looking at a Pokemon stuff, and then I just saw that on the side, and I had to check out what was happening. Evil, how was the Mandalorian movie? How was it? What is your review? Is it a go see with the family? Actually, it probably is a good family movie. Shout out anybody who has family. I think, oh yes, there's also this that was in 4 streams. Evil, I know you already saw this. You sent this, but an automated AI WWE news channel on YouTube tries to pronounce WWE as a word and ends up going insane.
To afford it. Maybe. But do you feel like you have to be there? That's the question. And for a lot of people, the answer this year seems to be not quite. The show will happen. The stadium will likely fill up one way or another. What
The word again is WWE. What? This goes on for 2 minutes. And then they were like, yeah, upload it. 4,000 views. They even deleted this video off of YouTube when this started making the rounds. There's another video. This also is not the first time this has happened in this channel's videos. There was another clip of the same thing happening, but at the end, it just it just started saying random stuff, including "stop watching this video," it would just keep repeating that. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, Microsoft announced that they're peeling back hard from AI, even telling its employees to stop using it. That's a sign of the times. They said, good enough." Let me actually look up this channel. Joe Lisa WWE. Jesus, look at that. 2 hours ago, 16 hours ago. They're posting like 4-5 times a day. Yeah, they deleted this video right here. I'm gonna see if there's like another instance. But
The Rock.
Oh my god. The AI is not having a connotation trying to read its lines. 0 out of 10. Thumbs down. It's kind of funny that people here are saying like this just did not happen. So this is like an AI video of something that did not happen. Fun times that we're living in right now, huh?
Everybody loves Punch the Monkey, and maybe a little bit too much. 2 Americans were arrested after trying to break into his enclosure at the Ichikawa Zoo in Japan. Police detained Reed Janai Dason and Neil Jabari Duan, both in their 20s.
We gotta do something about
They
Americans.
say one man jumped the fence while the other filmed. Video shows a person in a blue suit with a stuffed emoji head climbing into and around the enclosure. That emoji used to promote meme coin cryptocurrencies.
Of course! I didn't even know. I should have guessed. I didn't even know that. They did this to pump a meme coin. Of course. That makes so much
having
sense.
gone long on Dogecoin back in 2021. The intruder also was seen with a stuffed toy. The 2 Curious Georges were arrested and charged with obstructing zoo.
They fucking shot him in the back, by the way. Like as soon like you don't see it here, they cut it obviously because it's the news. But the zookeeper brought the guy in to the back.
Toy. The 2 Curious
And he
Georges
just
were
shot
arrested
him.
and charged with obstructing zoo operations. Punch is a viral monkey in the way that he went viral after his mom abandoned him, went off on his own and fell in love with a stuffed toy. You know, the classic LA story. Some 50 monkeys live in the enclosure. They are
I don't
all
like this
okay.
guy.
Punch, of course, is very
Why is
little
the news
understanding of his worldwide fame.
reporter laughing? This isn't
Last
funny.
we heard, true story, he was dating an older woman, a 5-year-old named Momo-chan. The zoo is now
Why? This is the news, not stand-up. What is he
installing
doing?
nets and permanent security patrols.
What?
It's just a shame that these
course.
dunces,
Yeah.
you know, are
Goobers.
they just get so much publicity, make so
Goobers?
much money for just being dumb.
Yes.
And doing stupid
The
things. and
ephemerality
dangerous
of teenage boy youth.
Yeah.
Always been doing it, never quite as much reward
Right.
today. You know, like if I had known, let me just go back 25 years.
Those were
right?
not
Be a professional
teenagers.
dunce and make money.
I mean,
You would have gone down that path.
I could have. Some say.
There's this thing of like if a guy does something stupid and he's under like 30, a lot of times like when it's reported, it's gonna be like, ah, these dumb kids. But like that's just letting them off a little bit too easy. Dude, they're never gonna let me in Japan. Everybody is ruining it for me. Oh my god. They're gonna be like, YouTuber? Did this guy really just boys will be boys this shit? Don't even get me started on that phrase. Okay, here's another one. Maybe this person will take it more seriously. Not funny at all. Throw the books at those 2.
A bizarre break-in at a Japanese zoo is gaining global attention. Watch closely as this person wearing a bright blue suit and a smiley face mask hops over the fence, dangles dangerously on the concrete barrier before dropping directly into the monkey enclosure at the Ichikawa.
Also, rest in peace, this man's legs. Deserved, by the way, but like that falling form is
Dropping
atrocious.
directly into the monkey enclosure at the Ichikawa Zoo, home to the mega popular primate Punch the Monkey.
Let's get this reporter fired.
Spectators captured a
I'm
group
glad
of
other
startled
people in the
animals
comments weren't
huddled
fucking with
together,
him.
staying away from the uninvited visitor who's seen walking and climbing onto part of the exhibit. The zoo released a statement saying the intruder and a second person have been turned over to the police, and they've strengthened security measures. Local media reports they were
There's going to be snipers. They have snipers now to protect Punch.
American. This part of the zoo gets thousands of visitors
what
daily,
did she
hoping
say?
to strengthen security measures. Local media reports they were American. This part of the zoo gets thousands of visitors daily, hoping to get a glimpse at Punch. The baby monkey became an internet sensation after being
I'm glad
rejected
he's
by
doing
his
well
mother
still.
and bullied by other monkeys. His only friend, an orangutan plushie.
Oh my god, I love him so much. Punch the monkey.
He's got more friends now.
He's just so
He's got more
While the
friends.
zoo said no abnormalities have been reported in the animals this weekend, it's prompted officials to consider suspending requests to film from YouTubers and others. The costume worn by the intruder.
They're never letting me in Japan, man. It's not gonna happen.
Intruder may be linked to meme coin cryptocurrencies. One group posting under the handle the Meme Coin Cult saying they're aware of the stunt carried out by one of their community members and warns everyone to respect local laws. This isn't the first high-profile zoo breach. In March, a man came face to face.
That's kind of funny. A meme coin is telling you. If a meme coin is telling you to respect the law, that's how you know you fucked up. That's how you absolutely know you fucked up. Most of them are rug pulls. Most of them are run by not good people, and they're like, "Hey guys, come on, just chill, take it down a bit." I just font understand. You just font understand how he was able to put on the outfit and climb the thing. Was no one watching? Let's go back to the. Where is it? It's right here. I'm on my phone, man. Blame AI typos on it. All typos on it. Oh, just teens being teens. Sir, teens aren't jumping into zoo enclosures. Why is it auto-correcting my reporter to report it? Evil, what's going on with your phone?
break-in at a Japanese zoo.
He could have just like gone into the zoo with the suit and then had that in a bag or something. I'm thinking of like one of those like air compression things that you could put a stuffed thing in. Doesn't look like those usually are wrinkly once they're out of that bag though. I just charged it to and at 65%. I hate it here, man. Evil, we're gonna get you a new phone. Don't worry.
Isn't the first high-profile zoo breach. In March, a man came face-to-face with a viral pygmy hippo, Mu Dang, in Thailand. At the
I
time,
forgot about
zookeepers
Mu
said the
Dang.
animal was unharmed, but may have been alarmed.
Mudang's I completely forgot about Mudang ever since they became a Trump supporter. That was really fucked up.
Back in Japan, growing scrutiny over this stunt, and the culprits crashing the home of one of the most famous zoo animals in the world. And starting Tuesday, the zoo will be beefing up the popular enclosure that houses Punch by restricting
Whatever happened with this
the viewing
hippo,
area. The plan
she
is to
got
install these
canceled.
So-called intrusion prevention nets and add permanent patrols. Meanwhile, the two
Permanent
men currently
patrols,
being
oh my
detained will be
God, they're
questioned
gonna
by
have
prosecutors
weapons.
tomorrow. And the New York Times, citing police, say they're denying charges of obstruction.
Also, if you get arrested in Japan as a foreigner, they're gonna keep you there for a while. Like, just being arrested in Japan, even if you live there, that's already like very, very bad. Because they don't have innocent until proven guilty type of sentiment around crimes there. Give them some jail time. They're gonna get jail time. Don't you worry. Man, they're never gonna let me in Japan. This is so sad. Having strangers intrude on their territory causes excessive fear in animals. This fear can lead to confusion and panic, potentially resulting in weaker individuals getting injured. What they did was animal cruelty. Evil would be put to death because of the amount of THC in his bloodstream. Yeah, that's a whole other thing too. He just comes in through the airport, instantly tackled. Instantly. He becomes a biohazard if he ever goes to Japan. We're sorry, Evil. It's okay. Bear sighting? Okay, now I'm getting Japanese news.
In the darkness, a camera captured a bear.
I always forget that there are bears in Japan.
As it stopped walking, it shook its head as if scanning the surroundings before moving beyond the fence. Another camera captured the bear swaying its body as it lumbered along.
Have you guys ever seen a bear IRL?
Into the bushes.
Like not at a zoo, but like in the
Footage
forest.
was not taken in the Tohoku region, where bear sightings are common, but in Tokyo.
In Colorado, what kind of bear was it? They have bears in Sweden? Oplocked? Every campgrown I go to is bear country ground. Evil, what's going on with your phone? What is going on with your phone, man? Yeah, we have bears. Are there bears in Illinois? I don't think so. I hope not. No, but I live next to the Smokies, so it's always possible. I will one day. Smiley face. What do you do against a bear? Pop quiz. What do you guys do? Just square up. Yes, bears have been spotted in Illinois the last couple of years. Ooh. If it's a black bear, you scare them. A brown black bear, you pretend to be dead or fight back. Brown bear, it's GG. If it's a polar bear, that's you won't even have time to process it.
We want to help you learn the best practices for dealing with bears, from avoiding them on trail to keeping them out of your camp, or what to do if you encounter a bear. Here's the deal with backpacking in bear country.
Bear country. Who's the president of bear country?
When we're hiking on trail, we want to do everything we can to avoid seeing a bear.
If it's brown, hit the ground. If it's black, fight back. If it's white, you're already dead.
That we're coming and make enough noise so hopefully
What if it's a sun?
Bears are most active at dusk and dawn. So
I feel like you could smoke with a sun bear. I feel like they're chill.
consider hiking at a different time of the day. Also, if you're in a group of 4 or more people, you're a lot less likely to be a target for a bear. And like I said before,
Please don't pretend to be dead against a brown bear. You.
Noise while you're hiking.
You.
Singing, talking loudly, clapping
Please do
randomly,
not fix
things
your
like that are really
keyboard.
good to alert the bears that you are on your way. However, shrieking or whistling can sound like a wounded animal and can sometimes even attract the bear towards you.
Wait, why
Bear
the
bells,
groin
while they're
specifically?
A good idea, are not generally loud enough.
Is it because
to
it
be
smells?
effective. If you're choosing to carry bear spray, keep it in a spot that's accessible on your path.
Freaks, yeah,
Also,
freaky
make sure
at
that you know how
bears.
to use your bear spray and check the regulations for wherever you're going, as some parks may not allow you to carry this. Sweet, let's go set up camp. So I've got my camp all set up here, and the #1 most important thing about keeping bears and animals away from your camp is properly handling your food and food smells. So this bear canister here has anything with a scent in it. It has
Canister.
my sunscreen, bug spray, as well
Bear
as my
spray.
snacks.
Have you guys used
And I'm
that
gonna
before?
Take that at least 100 feet away
Like, had to use
from
that?
my camp. Some places will also ask you to cook away from where you're storing your food, and you should always cook away from your camp. This is just to further
Like drop
disperse that
bears.
smell of food.
Anybody
So check
seen a
regulations
drop
and
bear?
Talk to a ranger. Food handling in bear country is super important. We have an entire video on it, and we'll leave the link for that at the end of this video and in the description below.
Bear mace, yes.
So let's talk about what to do if you encounter a bear. How you respond is going to depend on the type of bear you come across, so it's important to be able to tell the difference. And we're going to talk about black bears versus grizzly bears or brown bears. And since black bears can look brown, we like to be able to tell the difference based on the shape of their body and their face. So black bears
okay, yeah,
have
that actually
a
makes
straight
sense.
shoulder, no shoulder hump, and then tall,
No hump.
slightly pointy ears. And their face is straight. They're
Not
found
gay.
throughout the country. Grizzly bears do have that shoulder hump, and then they
Oh,
have rounded
okay.
ears.
I'm gonna
and
remember
they have
that, the
a
hump.
concave face profile. So a curve from their forehead into their nose. Grizzly bears are found in Alaska, Western Canada.
Okay, I don't even have to. All right,
Idaho, and the
there's no reason at all for me to be anywhere near here, so I don't even think I need to remember that. And every can is registered with your name and address, so people don't abuse them. Wait, is that a Canada only thing, or just in general, like everywhere that there's bear mace? I remember watching Survivor. It was like a Survivor type show, and they found they were, I don't know why. But it was like, okay, context. It was like a Survivor type show where they just literally drop people out in the middle of nowhere in the wilderness and just see how far they make it. This guy was like on like 30 days or something. And he, for some reason, he just started to track a bear. He found some bear prints and he just started tracking it. And then he did find it, and then he had to spray the air to scare it off. And that's like, and then he like started coughing because he got like a good whiff of it from the wind too. But that's the only time I've ever seen like bear spray actually be used. I don't know why I expected it to be more than just like a spray. If you see a grizzly, yeah, if I see a grizzly bear, something's wrong. Where did she say that black bears are more? Well, I guess she's about to get to that. That's wild. We literally have flamethrowers. Can't use anything like that for self-defense out there. What about knives? I've only ever bought it in Canada. Like, dude, like we could barely get. I mean, no, we can't even get our shit together with like guns. I don't think that the bear mace registration thing is a thing here. No knives? What about swords? If you get attacked, you can only use same force. Or they could sue you. What is it at you? Butterfly knives have restrictions in my state, and switchblades are illegal. Interesting. Interesting. Munderwoo, you forgot to add a random U in there. I'm gonna go back a little bit just to see.
They're found throughout the country, and their face is straight. They're found throughout the country.
Okay, so if a bear is in Illinois, safe to assume black bear?
Grizzly bears do have that shoulder hump, and then they have rounded ears, and they have a concave face profile. So a curve from their forehead into their nose. Grizzly bears are found in Alaska,
so much violence if you meet a bear.
Canada.
Yeah, actually, Oblocked is onto something. If you strike up a conversation, surely nothing will go wrong. Block found dead after asking a bear how they were doing. I've never seen a bear yawn, actually, now that I think about it. Ask him why the long face. This is the... Is this the guy who went with his girlfriend on like an expedition and got very, very close to bears, and the bears seemed actually kind of chill with them, and so they got a lot of footage being up close with the bears, but at a certain point something went wrong and then they got eaten by the bears? No, this is a different guy? The YouTube is gone as far as I'm aware. Well, it says right here, credit to. That's why I highlighted their name. Timothy Treadwell? Okay, the guy who recorded this seems to be alive. If not friend, why friend shaped? If you see a baby bear, definitely do not strike up a conversation with it. First of all, that's weird. You don't see a kid. You don't see a human kid and go up to them and be like, "Hey, how's it going?" That's what the Pink Panther mascot guy was trying to do. Okay, I'm not going to show up what goes up in images because stuff is blurred. And I don't even want to risk it, but yeah, the name that Evil said is correct. Timothy Treadwell. The grizzly man who thought he could live with bears, known for his crazy antics, Timothy spent 13 summers camping in Alaska until his eventual demise. Photo taken in the late 90s. Yeah, he got very, very close to bears. Exactly. They warned that dude many times, and he did not listen. Camped right by their salmon run area. Not even just I mean, look at it. He's in the water with them. If I could be. I don't remember how involved his girlfriend was. But I think I remember something about how like the final trip they took, she was wanting to, just chill out with all of this stuff and didn't even want to go. And that was their last trip because, bears ate them. I almost ran into a black bear in Gatlinburg during the Christmas parade. There's a video of a guy touching it because it was following someone's kid. Okay, that's a freaky bear. I love their ears, high key AF. I'm glad. I'm assuming nothing bad happened. All right, back to bears.
Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, and the North Cascades in Washington. Seeing a bear in the woods is usually no big deal, but if a black bear approaches you, you want to try and scare it off. So pull out your bear spray, put your arms in the air, and make yourself as big as possible. If you have trekking poles, you can hold those up as well. Make a lot of noise and start backing away slowly. Never turn your back on a bear and never run. This will trigger a chase instinct, and then they'll treat you as prey. If a bear continues to approach you, then's the time to use your bear spray. If that fails and a black bear attacks, fight back. Punch it in the...
Now, are they protective of the bears? There was like 3 floats dedicated to them that said not to touch or feed them? During the Christmas... Wait, so was the bear intruding on the parade, or was the bear on like a float or something? Yeah, if you mess with bears here, it's a huge fine. Bear, yeah, was it a bear parade specifically? Yes. Dude, that's sick. Bear parade. People are morons with wildlife in general. I remember seeing a very sad story of somebody who went out of their way to like pet and interact with like a baby bison, and they had to euthanize the bison. They're already like, I don't know what the endangerment level of bisons are like as a species, but I know like their numbers are definitely not as big as they used to be. Still recovering, thankfully, but definitely not as big as what they once were. It was attracted to the food smell because it's a huge wildlife tourist hub on the mountain. Yep, whenever we go to Banff, you could see all the tourists get out of their cars and get super close to wildlife, which you should never do.
Face, in the eyes, in the neck, and in all the tender spots. You basically want to be as aggressive as possible. If a grizzly bear approaches you, you don't want to seem like a threat. Speak in a low, calm voice and keep your eyes averted, and have your bear spray out and ready to
I feel
use.
like I would.
If a grizzly bear
if this were to happen to me, like I know, like I would need to be speaking. I feel like I just be like. I just try my best to just grit through it, and I would just do my usual thing of just like trying to make jokes in a situation where the animal cannot understand me, but it would make me feel better. Imagine if my last words were a D's nut jokes. Honestly, that's how I want to go out. They're kind of par for staying in Gatlinburg. All the cabins and Airbnbs have bear safe trash cans and stuff. Oh, what does that look like? I want to see what that looks like. Bear safe trash can. What is this? No! No! This is what you have? Is it worth it? You're monsters. You're sick. This is on Amazon, by the way. This is an Amazon picture. A grizzly would see me as a threat right away, or it would be like brother. Oh my god, it'll be like brother bear. The ones we have little latches under a cubby of metal. Disgusting. Oh my god. Little latches under a cubby of metal. So something like these, I would assume. The first image is what we have here. This kind of looks like a grill, not gonna lie. Those brown box ones, these? Okay, look at this picture. How could you be scared of this? The people-proof ones? The people-proof ones. Am I blind? Oh, this one. Why can't we design a bear-proof trash can? I didn't know that this was a problem. We live in very different worlds. I'm glad I do not have to deal with bears in my trash. Mostly because if I locked up my trash and I saw a bear come up to it and try to break it, and then it couldn't, and then it breaks down, I just have to open the trash can. I could not live with myself.
To retreat, continue to back away as well. You don't need to have that ground to yourself. A grizzly bear may do what's called a bluff charge. You can recognize this because their ears will still be up and they'll charge towards you, huffing and puffing, and generally they'll stop. Continue to stand your ground, speak in that low, calm voice, but have your bear spray ready to use. You can recognize an actual charge because their ears will be back and they'll move silently towards you. This is a good time to use your bear spray. If that fails, play dead. Put your hands behind your neck to protect your spine and lie flat on your stomach on the ground with your feet spread wide so the bear can't flip you over and get to your vital organs. And do your best to remain calm. Remember, it's important to carry
Yeah, dude, just stay calm. You're getting manhandled by a bear, but just chill, all right? Just chill. Bro, I'm not going to be looking at his ears if something's charging me.
Whenever you're going to be in bear country and feel comfortable using it when you're out in the field. You'll need to be able to remove the safety clip and aim it in a pretty scary situation. When using this, you'll aim low and shoot it in spurts so that the bear will walk through the cloud.
Remain calm.
The idea with this is that it can immobilize.
Dude, if Evil ever got like mauled alive, he'd be like, "Oh my god, this is a Star Wars reference."
The bear for a period of time, giving you a chance to back away and move to safer ground. Remember that to deter bears from camp, the most important thing is proper food management.
The AC just
There's a
hit.
video here that you can check out
Thank
for more
you.
information
I was
on
gonna
that. Stay safe.
turn it up. I hate you, man. I'm out of here unsubbed. Let me look up bear country. Honestly, adrenaline do be a hell of a drug, though. Have you guys ever been in a situation like that where adrenaline had to like kick in? Caught between a rock and a bear. Damn, they're ready. They are ready. These hikers faced a rather grisly obstacle up the mountain. Okay, now they're just being rude. They're just being rude. He just wants to go home. But I almost fell off a cliff. When did that happen? Were you scaling it? Or was it like a misstep? Yes, when I helped my cousins. Why? Oh, yes, I remember this. They pay you every year for that, right, Evil? Yes, I dislocated my hip and I didn't feel it until I calmed down. Wait, what happened? You got to the end of your story. What was the thing where you dislocated your hip? A few times. Jesus, Chad as lore. LMAO, they bought me a camping chair and called it a day. Yeah, I know you saved my wife's life and everything. Here's a chair. Yeah, why are you almost always falling? Why are you always almost falling? The closest for me would be like whenever something sketch is happening. Like it's like 2 a.m. and I'm trying to get home and there's somebody a little sus. And then it's like the part of adrenaline where it like raises your awareness. But thankfully I've never had to like actually be in a situation where it's like I had to protect myself. I got into a wreck on New Year. Oh wait, I feel like you have shared this story. I hope your hip feels better. That's a similar thing to like people who get shot. Sometimes they don't even know they got shot because of the adrenaline. They won't feel it until like the situation's over and they're like, "Oh. Ow." Hiking on the bluffs when it was snowy, I hit a slick spot and slid close to the edge. Oh, I can't imagine. Me personally, this is why I stay in this room. Nothing bad is happening to me in this room. Although I do, every now and then, whenever a plane does fly overhead, I'm thinking, I just think of like that Breaking Bad scene. And like, what if something happens? Just, you know? It pops when I bend over because there's an air pocket in my bone. How do you fix that? My friend I'm going on vacation with got shot when they were like 12. They said it wasn't as bad as you think. Did they say that when they were 12 or are they saying that now? Because I feel like that's such a 12-year-old thing to say. Like, it was nothing. It is nothing. It's all right. Oh, that's it? Okay, thanks. Black Bear taking a stroll through downtown? What the? These people are not booking it enough. They are not booking it enough. The survival instinct overcome by hitting record. I love how it's just chilling. It's got a smile on his face and everything. Going straight for Chinese food. Honestly, it probably does smell how good that food tastes. How good that food is. Can I pet that dog? Look at him, he's hungry. He got up to one of those trash cans that had a lid on and had a good cry.
Hello, bear. It's coming right at us. Laura, move down the trail. Nope, stop moving. 2 bears. Get off the trail. Go to the left side of the trail.
Cheeseburger.
Go
left side of the trail, guys.
And get off a ways.
I remember seeing this one video. It's sort of related. A hiker.
Hey, bear.
I think it was a mountain lion. Hello, bear. That's horrifying. I like how it just like turns around like, I'm bored. I think it's this one. This is 6 minutes though. Is it this one?
I'm going away. I'm not going to bug you. I'm going away.
I think that's the advice for mountain lions, that you gotta just keep talking. The whole encounter was 6 minutes. Jeez.
I'm going away. I'm not gonna bug you. I'm going away. I promise I'm not gonna bug you. I'm not gonna bug you. I'm going away. I'm going away. I'm going away. I'm going away. I'm not gonna bug you. I promise. I'm going away. I'm going away. I'm going away. I'm not gonna bug you. I'm going.
I don't understand the, like, this is me saying it as somebody who is constantly content brained. But like, to just like, for something like this to start recording, what if it goes bad? And that's the last thing your family sees. They find your phone and they just see, they see that, and then like everything just go wrong. Okay, yeah, you're right. The whole thing is 6 minutes. Honestly, that's fair. If there's ever a time to to throw those out like that, I think this would be the time. Need the original uncensored version. Wait, what happens here?
No, go away. Go away. No. No.
10 out of 10 spot to bleed out while getting eaten by a cougar. If I remember correctly, yeah, he picks up a rock. I don't know if he did that previously, but then he throws it.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Yeah, so that just happened.
That just happened.
Some will come, actually. Holy cow.
It is kind of insane when you think about it, how OP we are compared to like other animals. Because like we could throw. We could not only throw, but we could aim our throw. What's hilarious is both the human and cougar are essentially saying the same thing. No, no, go away, go away. I'm big and scary. I'm not backing down. Humans are not OP at all without tools. I meant like for fighting. Or rather, not fighting, for like, you know, just 1v1ing. I don't know if Tier List Zoo, if I'm saying that channel's name correct, ever did a video on that. It's a channel that does like, it just puts up animals and explains them in like video game terms. Humans are weak as fuck. Do you guys ever see like what a chimp looks like? A bald chimp? Am I allowed to show this? Okay, I can see this. The number of wild animals people think they could beat in a fight. Me personally, I think I could take on a dolphin. I'm gonna learn a moose. I'm gonna learn a moose to throw stones at cars' windshields. You're gonna teach a moose to throw stones at cars' windshields. Out of the water, maybe? Of course. I get to choose the field. I heard being burned completely isn't that bad either, because it burns all your... Oh my... Evil, if you ever get burnt, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, a Star Wars reference. Dude, there's so many Star Wars references. Why you don't need to be afraid of bears when hiking in bear country. Oh, it's a friendly bear?
Why don't I go in with the brown bears? But I do go in with the black bears. So I've worked with Pooh and Honey almost their whole lives. And we've built a little bond. But Scooby and Shaggy came to us at 6 years old. So there's just not as much trust. And even if these guys were just trying to play, they could easily squish me. Why don't I go in with the brown bears?
I don't think you could pay me. Like, you could say, like, with big animals, that they are, like, the friendliest ever. Like, I don't think... I wouldn't even be comfortable, like, around gorillas. Like, there are scientists go on, like, expeditions, and they're just, like, around gorillas just to, like, study them. And usually, everything is chill. But all it takes... Yeah, one headlock and it's GG. I don't remember if this is a monkey or ape with AK-47. You never know. You never know what could happen. What movie was this? Oh, it's Planet of the Apes, of course. There was this one video of, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was an ape, not a monkey. They just grabbed the hair of a scientist. They didn't bro, what are these videos? And they didn't do anything. They just held on for like a minute. They didn't like pull or drag her or anything. They were just holding on. And then another ape had to like distract them. But like even that, like imagine the fear. Like if it's just one pull, it's over. It's over. My review of Bear Country. Car surrounded by bears. Bear Country, USA.
Hey all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the West, more specifically, South Dakota, and even more specifically than that, Rapid City,
what is this?
South Dakota, and even more.
You still pre-ordering? What a 007 game. You will meet a familiar face in Vietnam. Kabi. Wait.
Find the Tranquility Cave by any chance?
Is that the game?
Thanks. I think.
I don't want to scroll down. We're on Twitter, the Everything app. Also famously, the same website that refuses to ban anyone. So I am not going to scroll down at all on this post. When is 007 coming out? Oh wow, thank you. 1 day. Exactly 1 day. Gouda, welcome in, Gouda. Gouda, are you in Bear Country? Do you know what a bear is? Let's hear it. In what aspect? Are there bears around you? Do you have to deal with bears? We're talking about bears today. Because, like you know me, I'm a city slicker. I don't have to worry about them. Other people here kind of do. Well, what they call some bearded men, I mean, I assume they could be dangerous too. Okay, this thing, I know, like, you're supposed to do it. Like, hang food. You're supposed to, like, hang food so that bears don't get to it. But what if you want to get to it? Do you just have to, like, undo it, eat your food, and then put it back up?
This is how to stay safe hiking in Bear Country. Be sure to always bring bear spray and keep it in an accessible location where you can grab it and use it quickly in an emergency. A lot of local gear shops will also rent bear spray so you don't have to travel with your own. Next is to always be aware of your surroundings and don't hike with earplugs or headphones. And be loud as you hike. Trust me,
You lost me. I don't think I could raw dog a hike. I need to have I need to have ambiance to make it climatic, theatrical. Animal-wise, no, I've never seen one near me. Have you ever seen a bear?
Bear does not want to see
Ambiance, it's called nature.
either, and by making noise, you won't catch any animals by surprise. If you do see a bear, don't run. This is what prey would do. Instead, make yourself big, stand your ground, and talk calmly. Hope that helped, and follow for more adventure travel tips.
Adventure travel tips. You've been chased by a bear in Florida? Wait, what do you... Wait. Well, I forgot the question that I asked you. So you've had to deal with bears. That was my question. Bearer man. Tell us the story. We were also sharing stories of adrenaline. What happened? What bears are in Florida? Bear man. Florida black bear. Okay, yeah. They did say that black bears are seen all over. Oh my god, look at that. I was just throwing something away and the fucker was trying to get into the dumpster. You should have let it. You should have let it get into the dumpster. Do you know what happened as a result? Do you know what happened because you did not let it? You did this, you monster. You absolute monster. I cannot believe you. You should be ashamed. You should have simply let it have the trash. Bear sighted in Columbia, Illinois. I don't know where that is. I'm assuming it's very south. Oh, or it could be north. This is 2 years though. 2 years ago though. Florida man becomes bear and chases Gouda. Yeah, are you sure it was a bear and not a man in a bear costume?
That is awesome.
Is there bear insurance? Is that a thing?
Another bear has been spotted in our area.
Yeah, that's right. And this time it was in the Metro East. And a viewer actually captured this video here on your screen. You can see the bear roaming near a neighborhood in Columbia, Illinois. Others later found it up in a tree. Look at that. And police asked
I love it. I'm an absolute sucker for when a bear gets on its hind legs. That will always get me. Like, yeah, dude, you could stand just like me.
Seen in order to encourage the bear to come down, and the conservation experts are warning you not to feed it and to stay away.
Bear expert rates 9 bear attacks. Oh, Evil, have you ever had to deal with mooses up there in Canada? Rest in peace, those cars, if they get to there. Oh, actually, yeah, rest in peace, those cars. Mimi Siku, welcome in. It has been a while. I hope you have been well. Thank you so much for the lurk in these trying times. I hope you don't have to deal with nature. Moose fight. Are there Mises in Sweden, Oblocked? Yes? Damn, you guys got everything. Yeah, dude, honk at them.
Get back.
Don't they call them elk? Aren't elk something else? I'm pretty sure elk are something else. I deal with nature as little as possible. The most nature I deal with are like pigeons. My porch is kind of poopy because some pigeons really like the back areas. So I need to get like something to deter them. No alg, and that's moose in English. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like, let's see. Moose versus elk. Yeah, pretty sure moose Mises are, yeah, bigger. Very, very much bigger. I love an elk cry though. The bugle. There's just something about that. Moose, big moose. I'm just gonna look up big moose to demonstrate their size. Yep, there's this video.
Wow, Kalia, look at this big fella here. Wow, Kalia, look at him, he's huge. Hey there, bud. Hey there, bud.
That's crazy. Google this. Are moose called elk in Europe?
Hey there, bud. Hey there, got a beer there, bud, huh? You just gonna send it? Yeah?
Why are they heckling the Why are they heckling the moose? Oh my god, it's cotton candy sky outside. The reason why elk means moose in UK and wapiti in US. Oh, English. The species Alcis moose used to live throughout Europe and even on the British Isles, and many European languages called it something like elk. In Pi, it may have been something like helkies. In most European languages, there wasn't any sort of change in meaning, but when the species was hunted down in Britain, boo, boo, British mention, boo, for bad reasons too, boo. Gradually, the English word started to mean generally big-ass deer, because Alcis was no longer around. So when English-speaking folks sailed across the Atlantic and saw some big-ass deer, which the native Shawnee and Cree called wapiti, they started calling them with the word for a big-ass deer, elk. But now another word was needed in the young and fresh US English for Alcis, which also happens to live in North America. So they borrowed the Algonquin word for Alcis, which is of course moose. The more you know. Luxian Dragon, I'm sorry you got stabbed. Welcome in. It'd be so funny if you got another egg, a dragon egg. I honestly, yeah, I didn't know that there were past tense moose in England. Moose can swim. They're fantastic swimmers.
You just gonna send it there, eh, bud?
Stop heckling stop heckling it. Why are you heckling the moose? I love the Canadian accent too. It's really the cherry on top. Should have told the moose you can't park there, bud. I don't mess with no moose. Have you ever seen a moose, Evil? I'm gonna go to the bathroom and turn up the AC, but have this moose eating underwater. Tell me about the moose. I thought the video was... Never mind. Moose are terrifying. They're actually scary. You're more likely to be stomped to death by a moose than you are being killed by a bear. That's fun. That's a fun fact. And when they are like in the rutting season, they be angry. Yeah, if you see bloody antlers, you know for sure it's Gigi. Look at the big guy taking a swim.
Unfortunately,
this guy's dead. There's a place, I don't know, I don't remember if it's Canada or Greenland. But the people there, they live so far up north that polar bears are a common enough thing that they leave their cars unlocked so that if anybody ever has to run away from a polar bear, they could just go into a car. You have cougars too? Dude, you guys got all the big mammals. Are you guys okay? Are you guys all right? What is it? Is it that polar bears are like the only mammal that see, maybe not mammal, but the only bear that sees humans as prey?
strongest at the weakest point. The door.
Yeah, that door is not good. Okay, just checking the lock.
One flirted with me the other day. What happened?
It's systematically trying from
Are you
all
in
angles.
WA or something? He's from Canada.
Get an appreciation for what this animal is. It is one of the most powerful animals on the
Jeez.
planet. One of the most intimidating animals on the planet. And one of the few
Nah, I'm in Canada. I almost accidentally doxed you. I almost said it. I almost went to specifics just for funsies. Is that like a Shark Tank for polar bear? I would assume so. You would hope that it was built well enough to withstand a bear. I don't think I have that level of trust in any bolt or glass manufacturer on Earth. Dude, what is... Wild cassowary chases girl on the beach. You hold the camera steady. Evil, look away. This is like your nightmare. Wait, did you say that flightless birds don't get to you as much? How about now? I'm from WA and we had cougars and moose. Had a moose in the yard get tangled in the XMS lights on his antlers one year. That was it. And let me guess, it went off with them. And it was a very festive moose. Cassowaries are so prehistoric looking and they are mean, I heard. Yeah, they're basically just I mean, they're still kind of terrifying, but they're basically just like terror birds that have stuck around. Also, if it really wanted to, it could like disembowel you with like one kick, one swipe.
Not into the sea.
I'm sorry. It would be way more intimidating if it didn't have the turkey jowls. I can't take it seriously. Just them dangling. Excuse my ignorance, but what is evil? You can't just ask somebody that. Come on. God. Nexticles. Washington. The state of Washington. Western audience, yes. You got it. That was my favorite animal in the Fern Gully movie. The Fern Gully. What is this familiar? Fern Gully. Oh, The Last Rainforest. They make cool noises. Actually, I don't know what these sound like. So I'm about to find out for the first time with you guys. Pack it up. You hear that? You're done for. You are done for. Don't even have time to call your friends and family. You're done. They also have cool eggs. Okay, now I gotta see this. Dude, these are the eggs in Tamagotchi Life. I think it's listed, it's labeled as mysterious egg, but this looks just like it. Yeah, it just says creature egg. It looks like a weird avocado. Has anybody made like an omelet from this? I know people do that with ostriches. I love the goth song in Fern Gully. I can't say I've seen that movie. If I did, maybe I was too young to remember. My cousin didn't come, so no unloading the trailer. The local law enforcement also came and asked when we'd be removing said trailer. Why are the police getting involved? That's it. An excited cassowary. I want to see one of these. Small town. These feel, I feel like,
or maybe happy to see us, we can't tell.
I feel like some of these could get pretty big, not as big as their ancestors, but I feel like for the bigger ones, if it did that in front of you, I feel like you would feel it. I feel like you would feel it in your body, the noise. Small town, so I'm assuming old people with nothing to do complained. Dude, they should be thankful. Something is happening in the small town. Not a Britney Spears song, toxic love song, right? I love ostrich eggs. They taste better. You've had ostrich eggs. Have you heard the shoebill stork? Love that noise. Let's do the stork real quick and then we'll see the ostrich egg. Wait, that's what they sound like? That's not even, it's not even like vocalizing. It's just like going like that with its beak very fast. Also, another dinosaur-esque bird. Sushi. The shoebill stork. Sounds like Vietnam straight up war sounds. You live close to an ostrich? Oblak? I feel like if you wrote a book about your life, I feel like you could make a couple, surely at least like $10. There's always something going on around you. What do they have? Oh wait, no, these could actually fly away. Never mind. Big burb. That stare. How much do these weigh? Uh, 8 to 15 pounds. Pretty decent. I don't think I'd be scared around these guys. What's the biggest bird? Biggest bird ever.
This is the largest flying bird in the Americas. The Andean condor.
Oh, I meant like ever. That's the Andean condor. Wait, is this the Andean condor? Biggest bird in the history of Earth. Largest bird. Oh, I remember when I went to the museum and IRL streamed from there. I mean, from the parts of the museum where I could actually stream from, where the connection was good enough. I remember this bird because Moderator V did not like this bird. They had like something similar to this there. Dinosaurs. Brawler, welcome in. Brawler, are you scared of any birds? Probably not much. They got hollow bones. Big birds don't mess me up as much as smaller ones. That is interesting. Why is that? I'm trying to convince a friend to take me to Japan as their translator. I thought you were broke. Wait, didn't you just start? You just started. You just started last week. Late last week. Brother, you sped run your first lesson and didn't remember any of it? I wouldn't trust you to buy things from a McDonald's. If you read the full comment, I said restarted. Where's the full comment? He can hold an iPhone. He could be a translator. Exactly. Do you retain any of it the second time? Sheesh, look at this one. I love it when books did this, when they would just have like these types of illustrations and then just like a person there. I don't know why, but I just really, really liked it when they did that. All right. Listen up, chat. This is how an ostrich... Oh my god! What the heck? That genuinely caught me off guard. Like, I knew it was going to be big, but holy shit. San Diego! Dude, if I go to TwitchCon this year, I could go to this.
The ostrich egg weighs about 2 to 3 pounds. It's equivalent to about 16 chicken eggs. We source them out of a small farm in Escondido, and we get them about 1 or 2 a week.
Okay, how much does this
feels
cost?
Like there's nothing in there compared to this. Oh my gosh, I'm scared to drop it, but I don't even think it'll break.
That's way too much egg. Speak for yourself, buddy.
The process of cooking the ostrich egg is very similar to cooking a regular chicken egg, except on a much larger scale.
I want to throw it. I feel like if you waste an egg like this, I feel like you're criminally liable for wasting food. This could feed a family. Ostrich eggs are a little gamey, but I like gamey. Oh, you've had these. Dude, has every other person in chat had an ostrich egg except for me? It's the same as cooking a regular egg, proceeded to show the man sawing the egg. I'm gonna go back to that. Release the baby. And served with roasted vegetables, bacon, sausage, and a fresh baguette. This is actually kind of fire. Like, imagine you're just waking up. Oh wait, I forgot. There's some people in chat. I don't understand how you guys cannot wake up and not be hungry. I wake up, instantly go into the kitchen. I'm starving. Please tell me you understood that reference. I did not.
I'm really excited to take this bite, so let's see what it tastes like. This is so good. It tastes like a chicken egg. I feel like it has more flavor than a chicken egg.
I would hope so. You got Automod it? What's the movie called?
Big bite, big egg.
I just saw what the movie's called. You got auto-modded for the Croods, for typing the Croods movie?
You have everything that you would eat at brunch, so I think it's definitely a good shareable entree.
I was referencing the scene from the cruise where they were chasing after
Get
the
something
egg.
that was over the top and to really wow the guests, you know, something different that you
That's
don't
so
see
unfortunate.
everywhere. I haven't seen ostrich eggs on very many menus, so I just wanted to do something unique and different.
Hold on, I want to see. I'm gonna go back to it because I keep getting like I can't hear what she's saying because I keep getting distracted. That looks absolutely amazing. Provisional kitchen in San Diego. Let's look it up. Why are you not getting auto modded? Probably maybe because yours was just like that, just crudes. It thought you were calling Brawler that. Whoa, okay, let's see. Let's see. Nah, food grosses me out when I wake up. I cannot even begin to comprehend that. Crudes. If I eat too early, I feel sick, but breakfast for dinner is peak. Where's the ostrich egg? Where is the ostrich egg? Don't tell me they took it off the menu. Oh no, I think they took. Oh no, it's right here. What? I thought that said $13.50. I was about to say that's not that bad of a deal. A little, just. I mean, they only get 2 a week, so that kind of makes sense. But serves 3 to 4? Nah. That's serving me. $135. I love how like it's just the ostrich egg. Oh my god. Paying for our breakfast? No. That says 3 to 4, serves 3 to 4 people. We're dividing that. 135 divided by 3 is 45 per person. Honestly, a lot more reasonable. $33 if it's 4 people. Costs probably like $20 over here. Dude, Oblak, can you send some over? It actually might be cheaper for you to get some, cook it, and then send it over through like 1 day, 2 day shipping. You might not even have to cook it. I'm surprised they haven't made a 3rd Cruise movie. I mean, they're making 4th and 5th of every other movie. I've never watched it. I don't know how it is. I've really spent the whole night watching bears. What time is it for you, Oplocked? I hope you have nothing going on tomorrow in the morning. Yeah, it makes me gag, so I gotta wait till I actually start to get hungry or I drink smoothie. I don't understand that. I genuinely don't. Bonnie doesn't even look like Bonnie in the 5th Toy Story. I forgot they're making another one. I wonder if you could just put a stamp on it, like how you could put stamps directly on a coconut and send it. Is that real? Can you do that? 3:47 a.m. When is bedtime, Oplocked? Yeah, how have they not released a sequel to the ground-defining spectacular that is the Croods? They released tons of sequels for Toy Story. Nobody cares about Toy Story. You got school tomorrow? It's oh. I was about to say it's the weekend. It is not the weekend. It's Monday. Tuesday for you. I swear everyone's talking about it. Only DreamWorks movies Lias has seen are Shrek and How Do You Train Your Dragon. Not true. Let's see. Okay, bad start. I have not... technically, I did see The Boss Baby. It was at the dentist. Coming Home, it looks... That's not the name. Forgotten Island. Looks very promising. I have not seen The Bad Guys. Actually, I have not seen the How to Train Your Dragon series. Only the first one. Wild Robot, fantastic. Kung Fu Panda series, fantastic. Trolls Band Together, I don't want to talk about it. Puss in Boots, of course, of course. The Penguins movie's pretty good. Madagascar movies, come on. Turbo, I don't want to talk about it. Megamind. Like I said, Madagascar franchise, very good. Monsters vs. Aliens, very good. B-movie, Brawler, you chose the wrong studio to come at me with. You chose the wrong studio. Okay, Shark Tale, I don't want to talk about it. Hi, it's right there. You think Turbo is bad? Brawler, look me in the eyes and tell me you thought that Turbo was a good movie. Look me in the eyes and tell me that you enjoyed Turbo. Come on. The Wild Robot was amazing. I loved it. You fuck with the Trolls movie? Hold on. Bro's gonna get triggered.
Do you really think I can be?
Wait, that's the wrong clip. Whenever I think of the Trolls movie, I think of two scenes. Thank you, DVD Fab. Spirit and Prince of Egypt is fire. Prince of Egypt is epic. I remember I had this convo with you, so you're literally rage baiting. That's what you're admitting to. This Trolls spoiler.
No.
Yes.
No.
Why not? Why won't you sing?
Because singing killed my grandma, okay?
I love quoting that. I love quoting that and just replacing the word singing. That is the one thing I will give this movie. Singing killed my grandma, okay? Prince of Egypt and Spirit were great. I actually always forget that those were DreamWorks movies. What was Turbo? Was that the snail movie? Because that was good. It is the snail movie. Spoilers for Turbo. My biggest gripe for Turbo is that it suffers from plot twist villain syndrome that a lot of children's animated movies take, and it's not done well at all because the twist villain, after they're revealed to us, the audience, and only us, the audience, after they are revealed to be a villain, they're just a jerk to everyone in the universe. They were beloved before, but like there's no reason for them to just be like a straight up like in-universe villain to everybody. From my understanding, they were working on Prince of Egypt same time as Shrek, and they thought Prince of Egypt was going to be the bigger movie. I could be misremembering, and it's the other way around. It sounds sort of familiar because they did send people to Shrek as like a form of punishment. Or like for people who they felt were underwhelming in their performance, they send them over to Shrek. They approved the next Shrek movie. Shrek, what are we on now? 5? Shrek 4, it's coming out, I think, either this year or next year. But they already approved the next Shrek movie. It's gonna be great. Okay, anyway, back to what the heck were we watching? So you don't like Coco? I like Coco, but when that spoilers for Coco, I also do not like the twist villain aspect, but it is handled much better than in Turbo. Yeah, Shrek was worked on so long ago, and Chris Farley recorded most of the movie, and then he died. And then Mike Myers took it over. There is that also that animatic with the original Chris Farley audio. Always a but. I'm sorry that I want well-written narratives. You got me. That's on me. That is completely on me. I have high expectations. Coco had a twist villain. Why can't I remember? It's the singer that everybody loved. Turned out to be a fraud. I'm gonna watch Free Guy just because of you now. Well, you do have free will, and that means you could choose to waste your time, so that's okay. Where's the... Oh, yes, here it is. All right, back to this.
Big bite. Big egg.
You know what? No, I can't let it go. Oh yeah, the spoilers. Spoilers for a lot of movie. Funny enough, Turbo. Their name is also Turbo. Turbo, Wreck-It Ralph, a fantastic twist villain. Turbo movie. I mean, I watch kid movies with my kids, and I guess vicariously enjoy them through them, and they did not care about how the villain plot twist came about. See, these movies aren't just movies to Leas. I think that's what he's referring to. I mean, yes, I understand that these are mostly I mean, they are movies for a younger demographic, for children. But I believe that even children deserve well-written stories. Well-written stories that do not handhold or treat them any differently just because they're children. If that makes sense. Think of like Iron Giant. Iron Giant is a fantastic children's movie, but it's also incredibly well-written, and it doesn't shy away from certain things. If he doesn't like it, he doesn't swallow. Turbo was peak. Oh, God. Dude. Treasure Planet, another fantastic example. Thank you, Gouda. Toy Story 2 and 3 have twist villains. I don't... Okay, now that's where my hot take is, I don't care for the Toy Story franchise. Me personally, ever since I was a child, I kind of just did not care for it. So I've not watched most of the movies. Is It Evil has unfollowed? Ratatouille reference. Ratatouille, another movie with fantastic writing. Watch this movie? Okay, fine. Turbo movie Speed. I didn't know Speed was in this. The full movie. What's the... While I do that, I need to get the name of the guy. His name was Guy Gagné? I say I need to get the name of the guy, and his name is Guy Gagné? Okay. No, that's fine. The Last Unicorn is a good one that's very weird, but I loved it as a kid. Sorry if that's unrelated. That sounds familiar. Oh, yes. I feel like I have seen this as a child, but I don't remember it explicitly. Leas just hates movies where there's a character named Guy. If I had a penny for every single movie I hated where there's a character called Guy, I'd have 2 pennies. Not a lot, but weird that it's happened enough. But it doesn't shy away from scary stuff. Yeah, that's incredibly relevant to what I was saying. I have the book too. Very good. Damn, everybody, am I missing out? I don't... Like I said, I feel I have memories of seeing this on TV, but I cannot recall anything of it. What about The Incredibles? Incredibles 1, another fantastic example of writing for children, but not shying away. There's a part where Helen literally tells the kid, hey, or rather the kids, hey, don't do this. If you do this, they will kill you. I'm gonna do a last unicorn movie night. I think it's this scene.
Remember the bad guys on those shows you used to watch on Saturday mornings? Well, these guys are not like those guys. They won't exercise restraint because you're children. They will kill you if they get the chance. Do not give them that chance.
And we're not going to talk about Incredibles 2, okay? We're just not going to talk about it. What do you think of the movie Never Been Kissed? Has a character named a guy in it. Let me see what it looks like. I've not seen this, but I don't feel like my track record would let me enjoy it. Isn't a third movie coming? I believe so. I believe there is a third Incredibles. It's whatever. Fuck it. Why not? Oh, Rango. Another movie. Another kids movie with fantastic writing. Highly recommend Rango. Croods has a character named Guy. I don't think I finished the Croods. That's why I don't qualify it as like I've seen it. Because I know definitely it has been on TV while I'm in the same room as it playing. But I have never sat down through it all. I'm going to add Croods to filter words. Don't worry. Nightbot already is on top of that. Brother. Mimiziku just got the ability to say Croods back. Now you're going to take it away? I don't know what scene you're talking about. Where is it? This one? If I remember correctly, there was also something with the game. I heard the game was kind of good. We need to do more movie tie-in games. We've been trying to finish this video for like half an hour now. Dude, I look at this. I know it says it serves about 4 to 5 people. I'm being so dead ass. I can finish this by myself perfectly fine. Evil, I think Evil's the only one in the chat who has been around me when I've eaten in real life. He could attest that I could down this.
This is the perfect brunch plate. You have everything that you would eat at brunch, so I think it's definitely a good shareable entree.
I just wanted to get something that was over the top and to really wow the guests, you know, something different that you don't see everywhere. I haven't seen it.
What was it? $135?
Unique and different.
I need like double the greens on the plate. That is, yeah. I could do for some more greens. I'm not the big for me bacon. It just depends on the day. But out of all this, I could do without the bacon. Replace the bacon with some leafy greens. Oh. An ostrich burger? Okay. Hell nah. Dude, that's gonna be soaked. What do people say? The process of cooking an ostrich egg is the same as a regular egg. Takes out a saw. One of you said that. Syrup with egg sounds good. There's no way. No, there's surely this. Where is this? He has cassowary eggs, no? It said ostrich egg yolk. What does an ostrich egg look like? Oh, it's just white. We already saw it. Azerbaijan. Okay, now I'm invested. Cutting fresh beef into small cubes for mincing. This seems so chill. The dog is just right there. He's scamming us. He said they're ostrich, but they're cassowary eggs. Oh my god. Look at this subscribe button. Like the way he does it. Honestly, I'm gonna take notes from that. Come to Sweden, you could get some. Wait, not even ostrich eggs, just ostrich. Why don't you do that? You're right. I gotta step it up. No, I thought that was you walking away. Oh, how'd he do that? Take a whole ostrich home with you. With Yoi. Bro, you. One of you in chat has a problem saying you too much because of their keyboard and the other can't say it. Missing out on lots of subs. Oh my god. What do they just lower it into? Lowering the meat into a traditional stone well oven. What happens if you fall in? Is it just... Is it over? Like knows what it's like too. Oh my god. No, you become Batman. I don't think there are any bats down there. I'm gonna be real. It's Coitance, you've humpadinked, you cease to exist. It's GG's. Charring chicken wings and then frying them, mixing the sauce. Dude, I'm getting so hungry. Baking the bun. Is that a goat? I mean, why am I surprised? Of course there's a goat. Of course there's a goat. Hocus Pocus quote. I know Evil likes that one. I did watch it as a kid, but I don't remember it. I was too young. I wonder if charring it actually adds something once you fry him. Where's the goat show up? This man is happy. Like this is the happiest man I've ever seen. What do you just drink? It looks like hot tea. It's just a goat. Kerosene. I hope not. Please don't remind me of kerosene. Why? You love kerosene. I feel like it'd be nice to have a view. Goat subscribe. I feel like it'd be nice to live, not live, but like be somewhere where you get a view of the mountains outside of like wherever you're staying. I've not experienced that. There was so much speculation around kerosene during the DVD stream. This is just aesthetic. Custom plate. A custom plate for... Is there nothing this guy can't do? Oh, okay, here we go. You just did that with your cutting board. How was it? Is it shiny now? Cracking an emu egg. Dude, he dropped it in there. I got a little worried. I don't want to hear about kerosene. I never want to see a shack ever again. It looks much better. Congrats on your shiny cutting board. I should probably either get a new cutting board or do something with it. It's so kind of old. Starting to show its age. I watched the shitty anime awards during that stream. Oh my god, I completely forgot. I have not seen anything of it. I could review the results in a bit. It's Blair Witch. The only thing I know is that My Hero Academia won, what was it, best season? Best ending? It won something. Anime of the year. I forgot who else was nominated, so I gotta check before I have a reaction. It did, to be fair, it did have a very strong final season. Oh my god, dude. This looks so good. Evil, can you link me the anime awards results? After that, I want to do a tier list. I've had this tier list on the side for a bit. A tier list for DreamWorks movies. Does he know? Someone unmod me. You asked this guy to do one thing. Bro. My stomach, I don't, you guys can't hear it, but it is making noises right now. It is rumbling. Okay, thanks for the big link. Oh, there are fireworks outside. That's kind of... that really says something about our society. It's Memorial Day. So, let's just do a bunch of fireworks. Very unfortunate to anybody who has experienced similar sounds. In a very negative way. Memorial Day? Yeah, kind of weird. Dry meat. I look like the guy in the Does He Know meme. This is not even the first time that somebody has told me I look like, what's his name? Paul Dano. It's literally the glasses. I kid you not. Just because you have glasses, you will be compared to some other person who does not look like you, but the only resemblance is that you have glasses. At least they're not doing it on Veterans Day. That's like, the bread is way too thick. Yeah, that is very, very thick bread. Oh yeah, I need to submit what I baked last night in the Discord. What did you bake, Trip? Yes, that is a reminder. On, what day did I say? On Friday, we are having a food show and tell type of thing in the Discord. I think we have like over 15 submissions. If you've ever made something or are going to make something nice and want to talk about it, if you put it in the Discord in a special channel for it, we will show it on stream on Friday. I'm pretty sure I'll also do the stream census on Friday as well. It'll just be like a big community night. That's pinned in the chat. You don't look like Paul Dano at all, and does he even wear glasses? Wait, actually... He does in that movie. He does in The Riddler. When he plays the Riddler. Is this your way of saying I'm bald? Brawler? Dude, Brawler just be saying stuff sometimes. Thank you. Yo, is that you? Dude, that's me. Alright, I need to find whatever setting is doing this. Yo, is that you? I'm surprised it let you say you right there. Pull your hair after this ad. So who? Oh, okay, yeah, his family's eating it. Dude, you're serving this to children too. That's like a quarter, not a quarter, but like that's a fraction of their body weight right there. That's got to be like an eighth of their body weight. Does he give him to the sheep too? He just casually builds a hammer and that's how he ends this? Dude, this guy's awesome. Link the video here. Forehead reveal at 20 gifted subs. Bro's feeding them the entire food pyramid in one meal. Mostly bread though. What did I say I want to do? There was something else. Oh, yes. Heavy on the fiber for sure. Anime awards. Let's see the winners real quick, and then we'll do this tier list. Your 2026 anime winners. Any Baki fans in chat? He's going to be in Tekken 8. Is this like a... Oh, this is the full thing. I haven't seen Baki fully. I've heard things. I like Pokey. Is that somebody in Baki? At least on the first one? Or is that an anime? Anime of the year. The Apothecary Diaries, Dandadan, Gachia Kuda. I started that last week. It's pretty good. It's got a slow... I was not a fan of the start, but it kind of hooked me around episode 7. My Hero Academia, The Summer Hikaru Died, and Takopi's Original Sin. Honestly, I've not seen Apothecary Diaries. Heard it's very good though. Or these. And I've not finished Gachia Kuda. But like I said earlier, the final season, it was really good. I don't know how they were able to turn around, because for years, My Hero Academia was like the butt of so many jokes because it had such a tremendous low point. That's when I stopped watching, because I was like, I can't do this anymore. It had a tremendous low point, and they somehow managed to bring it back. The song in Gachia Kuda sounds exactly like a song I forgot. Who? The intro? It's like cookies, Pokey Cookies. Or should have been a nomination for Anime of the Year. That's another one. I actually have that one already downloaded. I gotta start it. Takopi's the only one I watched from this list, I think, and Dandadan. Film of the Year. What? Get out of here. I've not watched this. Or Demon Slayer, but get out of here. Come on. Did you actually finish Takopi Evil? I think he's watched it like 2 times. Best continuing series? Of course. One Piece. Fantastic year last year. 100M or Chainsaw Man would have both been great choices. Which one is 100 meters again? Oh, yes. I've heard of this. No, I'm halfway done, and then it got so good I had to take a break. Okay, well, there's somebody else I know that watched it twice. Best new series. Gachia Kuda. Like I said, I was not a fan of the first episode. I've kind of just... This has been one of the animes that I've kind of just, like, I've had on my list and, like, would have eventually gotten around to. But it got bumped up because of, like, other people's recommendations. And also, it does have ties to... Soul Eater. The creator of this worked on Soul Eater. And there's also like a big thing of like weapons, like having special weapons, similar to Soul Eater. I did not like the first episode though. It was very like, what's the thing? Exposition heavy, but like in the way where characters are talking, but not having normal conversations, but talking in a way only for the audience. Like, hey, yeah, I know my dad died, and you've been raising me ever since my dad died, but you know, stuff like that. Stuff that characters, that people, in a way that actual people would not talk about important past events. Clevate deserved to win something. Which one's this one? I think I've seen stuff of this, but only GIFs probably. Action, adventure, drama, fantasy. Not an isekai. Best original anime, Lazarus. Apocalypse Hotel, Digimon, Beat Break, Mobile Suit Gundam, Moonrise, and Zenshu. I'm surprised Zenshu didn't win this one. Horrible choice for Zenshu or Apocalypse. For sure, horrible choice for best original. I'm not too familiar with this one, but yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Zenshu. How is that new Digimon series? Anyone watch? I mean, it's got to be good if it's up here. I see that Digimon's trying to have like a resurgence, because there's this, and then the game that I believe is already out and has good reviews. The intro song for Gachi Akuda sounds like Toxic. There's no way. Why was there just... You guys didn't see that. There was a short of an ostrich laying an egg. Like, all zoomed in on it. I should not... Okay. Okay, now I hear it. Yeah, that's been up a few times now. I just did not register it. My apologies, chat. Digimon was sick. I like the anime. But that's about it. I don't think I collected any of the toys. Best animation. Anybody watch Solo Leveling Season 2? Like, I can't take the praise for it seriously just because there's so much of it in just like praise for the aura farming of it. I feel like that's, at least in what I've seen in the way it's been discussed, it's more just like vibes than anything else. But then again, this is animation. Animation does play into the vibes. Dandadan, My Hero Academia, Gachi Akuda, One Piece. Surprised that one didn't win. Takopi's Original Sin. City should have been an animation, a nomination. City anime. I have. What's your review, Brawler? I look up City anime and it's just I should have been more specific. You should watch Takopi. It's only a few episodes. It is on my list. Do you think One Piece could win Anime of the Year when we get closer to the end? Like this year? Honestly, Brawler, did you watch this week's anime? This week's One Piece episode? It is honestly, I think it could be the anime episode of the year. Elias will never watch one of my recommendations. I will. Trust. It'll happen. Oh, you did. You said it in the Discord. Did you watch it, Trip? I told Evil about it, and he's coming back into One Piece. He's gonna do One Piece though, because he's just getting to. Where are you? Doflamingo arc. Nah, not yet. I might be 2 episodes behind. It is like, I'm not even kidding, one of the best pieces of media I have seen in a very, very long time. And that's saying something considering as a single episode, I mean. That's saying something considering, you know, last year with One Piece. One of the best pieces of one, yes. There's a sick character I want to see. As soon as Loki gets animated and Evil sees that he's got purple hair, he's back in it. You think it's sadder than Kuma's backstory? No, not by a mile. That's what I said. I try to, like, as I was saying it, I try to like recontextualize it into like a single episode, like years and years and years and years and years of that buildup, all for that one moment. And it's just done so beautifully. Like it was emotional in the manga, but like with the animations, with the music, oh my God. I changed my Discord profile picture from a scene in that episode of Luffy smiling. Best Director, Akinori Fudasaka, Norihiro Naganuma for The Apothecary Diaries Season 2. Best Background Art, Gachi Okuda looks very, very good. I'm not surprised by this. City, the animation. Oh, I've seen clips from this on Twitter. City, though, I hope they won something for your sake. Luffy, Zoro, and Jinbei just standing there. To be fair for Jinbei, he doesn't get the entire get the entire context. I'm pretty sure they were both smiling as well. They didn't? Oh, that's unfortunate. And best comedy winner is a joke? Oh, let's see. Fragrant Flower. I think this is the one that V really likes. Dandadan. It's getting up there. I feel like Dandadan will eventually win this one, if it hasn't already last year. My Dress Up Darling, I have to watch both seasons. Honey Lemon Soda, Blue Box. What are these? I've seen clips of that one. I'm not familiar with this one. Win Best Romance? I mean, I've not read the manga. I'm just hoping a lot of stuff happens. Fragrant. Has Anya won Most Protected at All Costs every year? I feel like I've seen her multiple times. I don't remember past years. Let's see this year's. Best Comedy, Dandadan. Makes sense. Oh, I forgot. Spy Family was last year too. I feel like last year's Spy Family, it was less comedy and more on the story. So I could kind of understand why it wasn't as strong of a year for it in terms of comedy, but for like good reasons. Like it was still a really solid season. Like it went into Lloyd's backstory. It had a really tense couple of episodes with a bus hijacking saga. Like all the other options are better in that category for comedy or for romance. Or Must Protects. Yes, for comedy. Witch Watch. No, I don't think I've seen this. Like the stuff of it. It's weird that I will say Hunter x Hunter, but not Spy Family. It just sounds better. You say the Hunter x Hunter? Best action, Solo Leveling. Okay. Anybody here watch Kaiju number 8? I've not heard anything of it. I just know it exists. Best Isekai, ReZero. There's a Disney anime? Disney Twisted Wonderland, the animation. Okay. I've seen that one, haven't finished it. Yeah, it's fine. Konosuba, I forgot. That's last year. I gotta watch that one too. ReZero is the obvious choice. Best drama, The Apothecary Diaries. Or Orbs on here. Best slice of life, Spy Family. I think deserved. Best anime main character, Mao Mao. Izuku, Momo, Okarun, Rudo. Maybe I'm not there yet. I don't really fuck with Rudo that much. Maybe I'll get there with more episodes. I'm only at like 8. Sung Jinwoo. That Disney one has a game targeted towards girls. That's why there isn't a single girl in it. And Minecraft. Wait. Main character doesn't feel like main character. And Shirley was really good though for SOL. Soul. Yes, Evil. Best anime supporting character, Bakugo. I fucking agree. I was a certified Bakugo hater up until the more recent seasons. Minecraft, I don't know, man. I'm running on fumes right now. Minecraft doesn't feel like Minecraft anymore. Engine. Did not know that's how his name is spelled. I just thought it was like Engine. Gigi, Jinshi, Lulan, Turbo Granny. Best anime must protect at all cost character, Anya. Izuku. I don't know. I feel like he could handle himself. Waguri, Mao Mao, Sulka, Dr. Stone. You watched that one, brawler. And Takopi. Has Zoro won best supporting character? I do not know. I don't think you should be asking me those types of questions. I will be forgetting most of these tomorrow. Best anime song, Iris Out. Of course. I mean, come on. Come on. What are the other ones? Oh, Jane Doe. That was also a solid. And On the Way. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Best would have done Watch Me for best opening songs. Witch Watch. Is Witch Watch good? Would you recommend? Come on, brawler. There's a strict no rage baiting here. Very strict. It's pretty good. I pulled it aside over here to save for later. I see it's got a pretty decent amount of episodes. I like comedies. I usually, in terms of like the anime I most consistently watch, I think it is action because most of the time when I watch anime, I'm like working out. So it's like, you know, like if there are intense moments, like I could feel that and I could channel that into whatever I'm doing, whether it's be on the treadmill or like on a bike. I need to start making time for other genres though. Maybe like when I'm eating. Best anime score, Demon Slayer. Chainsaw Man's right there. I've said this before. I've tried to get into Demon Slayer a couple of times. I don't know what. I just couldn't get into it. But that's all we were doing talking about DreamWorks. So you did not hold an opinion. Everything that you said was for rage baiting. Dandadan season 2 ending was great. Done. Not OP. Ending 2. I definitely know. Okay, yeah. I just needed to hear it. No, is it true, but you believed it was rage bait? Well, when you say stuff like what you just said, it's like a boy who cried wolf situation. Best anime opening, On the Way. Oh man, I kind of regret it. Creepy Nuts, they came to Chicago back in April. I was debating on going to see them. I kind of regret not going. The tickets were kind of expensive. SpongeBob in anime? Why is that their name? I remember as a kid listening to their music and getting scared that my parents would see like what I'm listening to. And then they'd have questions. They did Parasite's opening, I believe. Oh yeah, I saw you listening to this, I'm pretty sure. Kind of like Satanic Porno Cult Shop. They really just be naming their bands whatever these days. Best anime ending sequence. I from Bump Up Chicken. Pretty solid. I think, yeah, Dandadan's could have been a good one too. I don't remember the Spy Family one. Have you seen that chicken anime yet? I have not. I know which one you're talking about. Oh, okay, yeah, this one. Like I said, season 3, it leans further away from comedy. There's still a lot of comedy that happens. Don't get me wrong. But it leans further away to focus on narrative. And if you know, you know. This ending hits. Best anime voice artist performance for Mao Mao. Izuku, Denji, Luffy, and Reze. Best anime voice artist performance, Arabic. Oh, it goes through each one. Okay. I actually didn't know it did that. We are going to be watching Sakamoto Days this week for Anime Club. I was very, very busy last week, so I could not get around to doing that. I think it was Vish who answered my question there. I should probably ping for that question. The Anime Club role. What did she say? I think it was like Thursday. Do we dress up at yes, you have to dress up for Anime Club. Mao Mao is the best. Can you give me like a one-sentence summary of Apothecary Diaries? I think I have an idea of what it's about. Is she like a servant or an apprentice? Something a la Chowder? You have a Rem costume? JK, I don't. See, this is what I'm saying. You just lie all the time. Oh, that's it. Maybe I should, though. You should. No, not an apprentice. Kidnapped and oh, damn. Okay, that's a lot darker than... That's a lot darker than I thought it was. Kidnapped and forced into servitude, kind of. These are Rem cosplay stream. There would have to be a high bar to hit for that. Something charity related, probably. Are they maids? I've not seen that anime yet. I don't know what they are. Okay, well, that was Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Basically, what I'm getting from this is I need to be watching more. Off topic, but I've been hearing some good stuff about the Sheep Detectives movie, but I don't know if they're just plants in my algorithm. I also have been hearing very good things. Like, people leave that and then they call their dads. It's called Apothecary Diaries because she worked as an apothecary and has medical knowledge. Okay. It's kind of what I thought. I've seen some stores that have like that word. and they got like a bunch of plants out. Netflix should start doing anime awards since they are becoming a more preferred place to watch anime. Didn't Crunchyroll remove an anime called 86 or something? They 86'd an anime called 86? They 86'd an anime called 86. Are they? I don't know where people watch anime these days. I personally, I have my methods of legally procuring. I hope fan subs get a resurgence. It was some number in the 80s. Okay, it is actually an anime. Yeah, it's called 86. But the reason I say that is because, like, when you say something is 86, that's like a term in like restaurants. That means like that item is no longer being served. It's off the menu. So that's kind of tragically funny that they 86'd an anime called 86. Also, Crunchyroll, when Sony, because Sony owned both Crunchyroll and Funimation, when they merged Funimation into Crunchyroll, a lot of people lost the anime. They lost their digital libraries. Watch the hit new Lias Gaming video to learn more. Taking me back to the OG Crunchyroll. Oh yeah, and they also upped the price. They also upped the price when that merger happened. Why can't I scroll on this side? Please, just let me scroll down. I want to see what these are called. All the way there. That's fine. The beginning after the end. Kaiju number 8. I used to watch anime at Funimation. My first anime on there was My Hero. I think my first was no. When I first like started officially watching anime, like watching a series for the first time, it was Netflix. Netflix Sword Art. Last time I used Crunchyroll was when I watched Naruto and I just had to watch an ad between episodes. I remember when it was a pirate website. Crunchyroll started out as a piracy website. I feel like I've heard something of this. In terms of like they would go after, like there was a website, a big website that got shut down recently because of Crunchyroll. Yo, I think I remember this. Crunchyroll Origins. Now they death noting anime websites. I can't find what the original website looked like. But yes, that is true. Is this it? Not like there's still dozens of websites still up. Where there's a will, there's a way. I hope the rest of the stream is good. I have to drive to Florida. Munderwood, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm sorry that it's raining for your trip, but I hope you have a good drive. 7 hours. I hope you have plenty of food and water and energy. Have fun on vacation. Good night. Goodbye. Everyone say goodbye to Munderwoo. Safe travels. No car crashes. None. You are protected. No moose. No moose will be, no moose or bears either. Yeah, but the one I was using told me exactly when episodes came out. Now I have to remember. That is not what you didn't pay for. Oh, let me see. I'm gonna be real with you, chat. My throat is actually starting to hurt. As I mentioned at the start of stream that I didn't even realize until I started speaking. I did a workout yesterday. I did not stretch properly. And like these neck muscles are sore. And it wasn't until I started speaking for the first time since then that I realized, oh, wow, ow. And now it's just becoming more noticeable for me. Snapshots from 2006. It's really taking its time. All that being said, that I think we're going to do this tier list at another time. Brawler, you're allowed to yell at Evil. He hasn't done your command yet. Okay, just making sure this is safe. Early Crunchyroll. When was this? 2006. Wowee. Evil. Brawler's command. How's that going? I just added commenting systems and user profiles. Use it. GG Shinji. I'm being scammed. You actually are kind of being scammed right now. I don't even know how to do that, so I gotta look it up. You said you were gonna look it up on Friday. No MILF Manor. No MILF Manor until you get this done. That is our exchange. Bro, I'm still moving furniture. You're moving furniture right now? Haven't been on. I feel like that you have an excuse to not do something. You're moving. I'm moving furniture over here. Ah, God, I wish I could have seen them. Wait. No, first day I'm actually chilling on my phone. I was going to be unloading a trailer, but are you getting on Rivals tonight or what? April 16th! I could have been here! I'm upset with myself. Hacking Rivals? I don't know. You don't want to play as the big dinosaur? You don't want to play as the big guy? Alright, I need to rest my voice. Any updates with the One Piece in the ocean? I think they have like 20 hours left of oxygen, and then I think it's GG. I should have ran it. Yeah, let me just commit a crime. Let me just casually commit a crime. Man, I should have gone. Roasting a huge bowl on a steel spit? Dude, people just be making whatever. Oh, all right, gamers. Yeah, I think this is a good point for me to... I would have yelled subscribe to Elias, and then I would have to say I don't know who that was. I would have to throw you under the bus to save face. Speaking of subscribe to Elias, there's a new hit video up. Go check it out. It's about owning physical media. But that's going to be it for me. I am going to be back on Friday. On Friday, I'm going to be reviewing your guys' foods in the Discord, and also reviewing the community census that's pinned in chat. Take the census. Let us all know. Let us all get a better glimpse at the community as a whole. Okay, I'm gonna take a shower. You should too. I took a shower before this. I always take a shower before stream, or rather, I try to. What am I gonna do the next 2 hours until it's time to get up? Abok, you just put your phone down and you just look up. Just look at the ceiling and just see what you find about yourself. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I need to get like some honey or something. I need to look up how to like safely massage your throat. All right, gamers. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. I am going to be, like I said, I'll be seeing you guys on Friday. On Wednesday, I'm going to the Pokemon fossil exhibit at the museum. Super hyped for that. I'll make sure to take a bunch of pictures and videos to show you guys on Friday. But until then, have a good one, everybody. Get some food, get some rest. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Good night, Offlock, good night, Brawler, good night, Evil, good night, Trip, good night, everybody.